can hear me, please let me know through emojis or in the chat. All good? Okay, great. Sounds good. Alright, and can you all see my screen? Again, let me know through emojis or chat. Yes? Okay, great. So hello everyone, thank you for joining. And today my presentation will be on AI in scientific writing. As you all know, AI has become a big part of our lives in recent years through companies such as OpenAI, Anthropic, etc., and Google. And so I'll be talking about how AI can transform the way you research through, its writing, publishing, brainstorming, and through integrity, efficiency, and global reach. So let's get started. And actually, before we do start, I want to do a quick poll of the crowd just to see how you guys are. Just through emojis or through chat, how many of you guys use AI to actively, in research already? I just want to get a quick judgment of, where you guys are with that. So, yeah, I see one person. 2 people use AI in research. Okay, not bad. Yeah, well, since AI is relatively new and AI in research is, 3 people. AI in research is even newer. I don't expect many people. But let's continue. So here is the new research. The old research was lab research with old technology. This is new research with AI. So right now it's shifting rapidly. Everyone is doing research, like literally everyone nowadays. Everyone is publishing research. The amount of research is just, exceeding every boundaries. And there's rising demands of research. And AI has become a collaborator. AI has become a helper, like a co-author, like a really good co-author, like the best co-author ever, So it augments human creativity and analytical capacity. So it helps you out, but it cannot replace you. That's why you exist, because you cannot be replaced by AI. AI cannot replace critical thought or scholarly judgment. A big thing that I always ran into with AI is that AI is looking at existing data. Think about it, because artificial intelligence, how it's trained based on existing data. It looks at the internet and that's the data it's trained on. So if you're doing research and you're coming up with something new, which is the whole point of research, AI cannot help you with that. Because if it's trained on existing data, how can it come up with something new? So that is something AI really struggles on. Like usually when you ask it to, say, do something, brainstorm a new research thing or like a new idea for you. Sure, it can brainstorm some good things, but usually they're all constructions upon previous stuff and not like actual new stuff. So you are the critical thought and scholarly judgment, not AI. Let's continue. So AI tools can help with literature a lot. Like systematic reviews and meta-analysis used to be these big things where you look at a ton of papers and take so long. AI can automate that so fast. So with Semantic Scholar, and then you have OpenAlex. These tools can help you understand meaning and context and find the most relevant papers, even when terminology differs. That's the power of AI. Because before you had these boundaries, but AI can think beyond these boundaries and shift them. So even when terminology differs, it still finds the relevant papers. Consensus. Oh, I love Consensus. It's a great research AI. And a research app, it's good too. So they look at the entire citation network. I believe Consensus has over 200 million papers, and that's a lot. So, and then it looks at all those papers, it finds the most relevant ones, and then synthesizes all those findings. So this is why it's really helpful for systematic reviews and then literature mapping. And then we have Chat PDF, which is like ChatGPT but with PDFs. So if you have like a research paper and you upload it, it gives you like everything, key findings, methods, and conclusions. And you don't even have to do anything. Like, that's the power of AI. It reduces manual work, but it cannot replace humans. Like, that's just not possible. AI is just bad, but it's like good because all this work that I feel like AI is where it cannot do intelligent stuff. It can do monotonous stuff. Like, it can go through all these papers for you, because going through papers does not require intelligence, but the intelligence part is thinking through the overall theme of these papers and writing the actual research paper based on your own judgment. So AI is good to do all these monotonous stuff that doesn't require much intelligence but does require a lot of time and work. But AI is not good at actually doing the intelligent stuff, you know? So, but even when you do like all the monotonous search, you still have to verify it. Like, AI models can make stuff up. It's hallucination, it happens, it's so annoying because the thing is, it sounds so real, yet it's not real. And you don't know if it's gonna be real or not real, which is why you need to check it. So, you can use AI to like surface papers, themes, and connections, but you gotta always like cross-reference it. So look at the summary and then you put it through like Google Scholar, and then you see, is this true? Is AI hallucinating, or is it like an actual thing? And then, but you're always the final barrier. You gotta validate this because your knowledge is the final thing. If you don't know what you're researching, then that's a problem, a big problem. So AI accelerates your literature review, but you are the expert. You gotta make the final verification, and if you can't, that means that you don't know what you're researching, which means you probably shouldn't be researching it at all. AI cannot build a research paper. And now let's look at some AIs that actually do the writing. So we have these IMRD frameworks, which is like the IMRAD style that you guys probably know of, which is the ultimate style for writing research papers. So LLMs can draft these outlines, like ChatGPT, Perplexity, what chatbot of your choice. They can draft these outlines, but they can't make the actual paper, because AI is trained only on a certain amount of stuff, and AI really can't even write that much, if you know what I mean, because the AI always has these limits unless you're using like Claude, and Gemini can only do like 200, 300 words. 3,000 words in its thing. So really, AI is not the best research paper writer. It can help you with the outline, but it can't help you do the actual writing thing. What I've seen some people do is like, AI gives you the talking points, you gotta do the actual talking. Like, AI says, talk about X, Y, and Z, or okay, that's a better example. AI says, talk about AI in healthcare. And then you gotta say, AI in healthcare is optimal for drug discovery and blah, 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 blah. So, AI can give you the outline, but you gotta go more into depth. Okay, you're the expert, remember, not AI. So AI can summarize and give you the outlines, but you must say that you use AI in your paper. There's always like a thing at the bottom where you say like AI acknowledgement, and then you can say, I use this AI in my paper for so and so, I did this, because you have to disclose that if you're using AI, because even if you don't, people are gonna know. Like, you can know if something is written by AI, but it's always better to do, because then people who look at your work later will then see if it's written by AI or not. And that also goes into how much it's viewed at. For example, a paper that doesn't use AI is more likely to be viewed at and more likely to be used as like an actual citation compared to papers that are written fully with AI. But you gotta kind of find that balance where you're not spending 3 hours on one literature for like one paper. You're looking at one paper for 3 hours. But like you gotta find that balance between like full-on AI and then full-on human. You want to have half and half. That's the goal. And AI is actually good at refining. Like this is probably one of the best uses of AI. Like it, like Grammarly. I'm pretty sure. Oh, you guys do know Grammarly. There's Grammarly, there's Quillbot, goated AIs, but there's the problem with like spell checking and like actual like AI writing. For example, like a lot of the tools such as Grammarly and Pro Writing Aids, they catch those grammar errors and all that stuff. But when you're like improving your sentence clarity or adjusting your tone, you gotta always check it against a human, because sometimes when AI writes, they can hallucinate, you can make stuff up, and you don't want that. So that's a big problem. Also, there's this thing called Language Tool, which helps with vocabulary, and I know a lot of you guys are probably multilingual. So it definitely helps you with that and working across language boundaries. And then you have the human touch, in which, because AI refines language, but you must stay with your scientific voice. Because think about it, if you're only like paraphrasing certain parts of your research, it's gonna sound kind of weird, because you have one tone in one paragraph, and in the second paragraph it's an AI tone, and the first paragraph it's a human tone. That's just, kind of off, and overall it's just not good. So you gotta have that human touch. AI can help you point in like the right direction, but in the end you're the expert. You gotta make the final decision. You gotta preserve your unique perspective and argumentative strength. So the ethical researcher does not do plagiarism. There's like tools like Turnitin, I know Grammarly, they look at the AI generated text. So that is academic misconduct. Because I know through NSRI, when we looked at all the papers, if we saw anything that we put it through ZeroGPT, and anything that was over 30% AI, you were not published in a journal. You were not published, or you're in the archive. Because we cannot accept papers that are like written almost more than 1/3 by AI. That's just, no, we can't do that. That's because it's not unattributed and it's academic misconduct. You are the author. AI can help you, but you gotta take full responsibility for everything. And also, there are AI use guidelines for your institution, so you gotta look at those and stay informed and compliant. And you have to document how and where AI was used, so you can state that in the acknowledgements. So AI is not a productivity tool. It's an instrument of global research equity. Whoa. So AI can help you, contact people, right? You can help coordinate teams across time zones, draft documents. Like AI can help you with those outlines. Like, if you want to get some ideas flowing, just, ask AI. I can make a quick document, easy. And AI can also, reduce the advantage. AI is essentially your guys' gateway to like the Western world, so you gotta use it, It's really important that you guys take advantage of this. AI is a big thing, gonna be a big part of our lives. So also use AI to refine your language, meet journal formatting standards, and craft compelling abstracts. But again, you always gotta have that human touch. You're the expert, remember? and let's build your AI toolkit. So you're gonna have, like, you know,